Oh, Andy's not here. All right, guys. Well, hello and welcome to this episode of Boomer and Degen. I'm your host, Biz. We're just going to give it a few moments and we'll bring in Andy. If you guys haven't done so already, would appreciate if you give us a follow. We're trying to grow our account. And let me see. Let me just pull them up. Oh, he's on the stream. Sorry, guys. Give me one moment. Oh, here we go.
Again.
All right. Here we go. Cool. I see. We can hear you, see you.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. I mean, I can hear you perfectly fine, but it's a little bit choppy.
Okay.
Yeah. I was
There's
wondering if you
definitely.
had anything running locally.
It's a developer's web MacBook. There's tons of stuff running locally. We're talking about.
Anyhow, it's good to have you back. Um, right now, looking at the market, it looks pretty healthy. I mean, before this, we were talking about the weekend and how it dropped, and this is right before Chinese New Year. We had that flush out. It's like people took their profits and sank it. You had DeepSeek causing ruckus into the markets, but you see a nice recovery right now. Markets are feeling pretty healthy. I myself, right before the stream, couldn't help myself and got into a trade, seeing the alert, and noticed that it pulled into a fair value gap. So, and that token is Rune. So we'll see how it does. We'll see how it goes. What's up?
Go through live. Are you listening?
Yeah, it's very choppy right now.
I don't know
Okay, it's
why.
better. It's better.
It's better. I'm here.
Yeah. No. Do we blame Elon on this one? I don't know. I don't know who, it's either Elon or who runs Streamlabs. Let's take it out on that guy. There we go. Sorry guys, just one sec. There we go.
Okay, I seem to keep. I don't know if you can hear me. Can you hear me
Yeah.
now? I seem to, when I'm looking at the dashboard, the Streamlabs dashboard, it
Yeah.
seems to keep logging me out. It's logging me out for some reason. So I'm having to join again. That's the problem you're getting. So I'll keep that screen on my second monitor over here just so that I can check to see if you can hear me or not. But can you hear me now?
Yeah, actually we can hear you as well. It's quite coming in quite clear. So I think
Okay,
we're
cool.
good.
Let's kick off.
For
Let's
sure.
kick off.
Yeah, let's get it going. So yeah, let's talk about the market health. Let's talk about what I know you took a trade as well, and congrats on that as well.
Yeah.
Saw the announcement that you pulled a quick 40%. So that, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
curious to hear how you pulled it off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's go. So market health, as you can see, 15-minute, 1 hour pulling up, a slight increase in the 4 hour and the 1 day. But other than that, the sectors are all still trying to figure out what to do. If you remember yesterday on the stream, I said that I guarantee that when I was on the 15-minute chart, I said, I guarantee there's a POC that's going through this level. We had the break of structure level down here, and the POC yesterday. And I said, there will be one here. Well, I actually went and put it on. And as you can see, we're right back up at that now.
Mm-hmm.
So we're effectively above the break of structure POC. In fact, let me just take that one off and use that one instead as the break of structure one, just so you can see that a little better. And then this was the one that I said there's bound to be another one, and there is. And what's happened is this morning when when I woke up, I drew a little trend line here,
Yeah.
and we were down here, went up, down, up, down. So I drew a little trend line and said, well, Bitcoin appears to be down here
No.
now. Now this was my 7:30 ish.
Very odd. Very odd. Andy,
Uh,
Andy, you're rugging.
If it can go back up to the trend line, you lost me again? Have you lost me?
You're back.
I'm back, but we don't know for how long. But my Wi-Fi is really fast, so I don't know what's going on. So can you hear me now or not?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, and can you see my screen?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see your screen. Yeah.
Okay, so when I came in this morning, we were down at the bottom of this red channel here. So I thought if BTC can go back up here to this trend line, which would be about a 0.74%, what I need to look for are coins that are rising faster and falling less, and hopefully have formed a bullish break of structure with a fair value gap. And the coin that I found was this one, FXS. And it was right here at the same time here, 7:15. So it was coming down here. It came into a number of channels. If I go back to here and go back to what I did here, it came into here, and this was at 6 o'clock before I kind of woke up. It then came into rising fast, falling less at exactly the same time of 6 a.m. my time. So by the time I started looking at it, 6:45, I thought it's on its way down, back down to the break of structure fair value gap. What's BTC doing? It's coming down. If it can go up, I'm going to go in. So that's what I did, and I got out at just 2% at 40x. So that was at 20x. So that was 40%. Because I can't do FXS on 40x. I can only do it on 20. So I did that because I thought I was going out to the market. Then it turned out we weren't. So I could have stayed in and got like double that, right? Got 100 or 80%. But anyway, so that's how I did it, using BTC as the indicator, right? The ultimate guide. It actually then went up and broke straight through that trend line, which is why coins like FXS have gone even further.
Yeah.
So that was a nice little trade. But there are other coins. You've just said you're trading Rune, right?
Yeah.
Look at your
nice green thing.
Yeah. Well, so that everybody knows, Rune came in to here. Hang on a sec. To bullish. Structures 15 minutes apart.
Yeah. Damn. Why is it doing that? Andy, I think we lost you. Okay, we will restart. One sec. Just gonna pull him up right now. All right, there he is. Well, his screen's here. Okay, here. All right.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
According to me, there's two Andys on the stream.
Yeah, I don't have your screen though.
I've shared it. I've shared it.
Okay, here we go. Cool.
Am I back?
Yes.
Let's get on with it
Yes.
before I
Yes.
lose it.
Yo, you know what? I don't know. What do we do? Do we blame Elon on this one?
Yes, always, every time.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, so Rune came in 2 times into here successively. I then went to the 5 minute to find an entry for that, and I found another fair value gap down here, and I did a very tight stop. So you could have got in at 2132, I think, and then with a very tight stop, and now you would have been. I don't know what you're up to because you got in at 2.
Well, I was up by like 70%.
Yeah. But that's the power of these.
I'm at like 55 now.
55%. Yeah. So they're very powerful, particularly if Bitcoin is playing ball, which it is right now.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So it's attacking this bearish fair value gap back here that's never been mitigated. It's trying to get back above it. So, but yeah, it's kind of the market is in an interesting place.
I'm just gonna move my stop up. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, get it moved up. Very, very important. Your stop should now. You got in at somewhere like here, didn't you? Like
I got in at 2.14.
2.14.
Yeah.
2.14.
Oh man, you're chopping out again.
Yeah.
No.
Am I?
Yeah, you're back. You're back.
I'm back.
Yeah.
Very strange. It's Elon. He knows I don't like him. He knows that I blocked him on X. I bet you that's what it is.
Yeah, okay.
I was fed up of all the bloody right-wing conspiracy theories he kept piling at me every time I looked at X. Bullshit coming down my path every time. Just terrible. So anyway, so yes, your stop should be up here now, Biz, somewhere. I mean, I would be right in the middle of that fair value.
That's exactly it.
Yeah. So now, no matter what, you're
basically it stops out at 40%.
Right, exactly. You cannot lose now.
No.
So even have you set a profit target?
No, because I got on stream.
All right, okay. I set a profit target and a stop loss all at the same time. So when I click the order, everything happens at once. And that means, that's why with FXS today, it hit my profit target when I could have gone further, but I thought I was going out. So, but yeah, right now you're doing pretty well. You're doing pretty well. So yeah, if you took a look at these coins here, if people want to pause the video, these are coins that have come into our channel in the last few hours, and they're kind of outperforming. Like the whole market's up about 3.5%, but many of these are outperforming that. So it's they're well above that 3.5%, well over 4 to like LTC, been doing great.
Whoa!
And that came in as well.
Yeah.
That came into outperforming Bitcoin, rising faster, breaker structure, it came into everything, I think. So, that's a good one. And it's a solid coin as well. It's been around forever. So,
yeah.
So there's the market. If we look here now, we've had quite a few new coins come in to bullish fair value gap. And again, it's because Bitcoin's going up, the whole market's following it. Rising when Bitcoin is falling. Spell has come in a lot. Now, this is not a coin I can trade.
No.
But
it's on XC though. Pretty sure.
$10% in the last 8 hours. So these channels, Spell there, look. It's right. OM has been doing really well. So OM is another one. Now something I wanted to show you. Just stop me if you say, because I can still hear you when I break up, right? When some of these coins come in, right? The one thing I do, let me just go to say back to where was my FXS? I've now lost it officially. Well, let's go to cow, for instance. One of the things I do is I go straight up to something like the 4-hour chart and get the overall market structure of a coin, right? Because we trade on 15-minute, 5-minute, or whatever, but you kind of want to know, are you in a general, are you just bouncing up as part of a general downtrend? Or are you in an up, right? So always go to the higher time frame and figure out, okay, what overall is this coin going? Because if it's just bouncing up on its way down, then I can only expect so much of a move, right? Whereas if you go to a coin like, say, like this is another one that's bouncing up, but if you go to, say, Sui definitely coming down, but still in an uptrend like Bitcoin, right? ACH.
Hey, I saw Sui on the Coin Bureau. Your favorite channel.
Oh yeah, he's good. He's good, that guy who's British.
Yeah.
The king. Yeah, so I tend to go to the lot higher time frames and have a look, right? So Eigen came in. It's had a massive retracement, and it's just having a pop up, but it's having a pop up as part of a retracement, right? But you can see if it's kind of got to the bottom of its retracement. So do that to figure out the higher time frame market structure. Then go back down to your, like maybe your 1 hour or your 15-minute where you got the alert and go, okay, now I understand the larger picture. I can trade within the lower picture. So that's kind of how that works. But no, there's tons of alerts coming in. Peanut's been coming in and out. Actually, it was in yesterday. This is one that we can trade on Bing X. Again, you go to the higher time frame. Peanut, looks terrible on the higher time frame, right? And then you can see it's just a tiny little move we're getting in the bigger picture. It's just a tiny little move. This is one of the meme coins that came in and everybody was going crazy about, and it's just kind of dropped off. But from a trading point of view, there are profits to be had, 7% there you could have had today, so that's now had a little mini breaker structure, but there's tons of bearish order blocks and fair value gaps around it, right? So given there's so much choice, that's not one I would trade, right? It's not one I would take because there's so much choice here. Let's see how your rune is doing. Your rune's doing great, Biz.
Yeah.
So now I would be raising that stop up to there.
Oh, I raised it. Yeah. If I get stopped out, it's at 58% now.
Yeah, right. It's a winning trade no matter what happens. So, but I would set a take profit because remember, even if it goes up all the way to here, you're coming up against some bearish fair value gaps, right? So
yeah, I mean, I can target like 2.24.
2.4, yeah, 2.4 would be good. Yeah.
Or, I mean, on the 15-minute, there's a 2 and 2.25.
Yeah, I mean that's where I would have done it at just over 5%. Target 5%. Yeah, because I don't know what leverage you're using. What leverage?
20. I didn't bother figuring out if there was a 40.
20. So that's 100% profit if you get to that 5%. If, right? But as long as you keep moving your stop up as you go, it doesn't matter, does it?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it really doesn't matter. It's a winning trade. You're making money. Who cares? So so yeah, these alerts are brilliant for finding these things, folks. And rather than bang on about that, we can have a quick look at this. This has gone up a couple of points, but still meandering around below 50. This has gone up 4 points, so we're at 54, still neutral territory.
It's good though.
This,
I like it. I like that it's not over. I like it's cooled down. The fear index has cooled down.
we needed it. We needed it. I mean, I get these thumbnails from other streams coming up, like time to buy, one more confirmation and we're going to the moon. I'm like, clickbait, 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 clickbait. Don't buy into any of that bullshit.
Oh my goodness.
Even if it does take off, trust me, it's going to retrace and there's still an opportunity to get in. It's a definite, right? So don't worry about that. There seems to have been slightly more long liquidations than short, but other than that, still in the same ballpark that we have been for the last couple of days. And that's kind of it, really. According to this, we've lost a follower rather than gained a follower.
Someone's it came back.
Oh, it's come back. Again, that's Elon. That's Elon fecking with me, right?
Yeah.
So, Elon, if you're watching, come into the server, mate. I can wag my finger at you live. So that's it for me, Biz, today.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, no, we'll keep it short a little bit. I don't know what's going on with our connection, man. It's a little bit annoying right now. But yeah, it's good to see that the market's turned around and there's definitely trades to be had. If you guys are new, if you guys are interested, join our server. You can find it in our link on our website. Just scroll down to the bottom, you'll see the Discord link, and from there you can join our server. If you show that you followed us on Twitter, you'll get the member row and you'll get access to all the stuff that we're taking a look at. And so, everything. Yeah, you just saw what I did with Rune in real time, and so too bad I can't share my screen right off the bat. I would have. It's on my phone. Wait, or maybe I could. Maybe sometime I'll just swap it around. But yeah. But yeah, feel free to join. And then if you haven't done so already, give us a follow on YouTube, on Twitch. We're trying to grow on different social platforms. So if you haven't taken a look, we have a bunch of the fair value gaps, a bunch of education that will help you get the ball going. So yeah, make sure to check out. There's a lot of stuff. And also to keep in touch. All right. Well, that's it for today. We'll be back again one more day. I think it's tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then we're going to take a couple of days off for the weekend. So until then, tomorrow we'll see you again. Same time, same channel. All right. Take care, everybody.
Happy trading, everyone.